What do you remember?
Just images, really. Feelings.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the 10 misguided sequels that ruined the chronology and internal logic of their own series.
Christ. No wonder you never came back.
Number 10. The Han Retcon, Fast and Furious 6. Kicking off our list is a creative adjustment that transformed a tragic accident into a calculated murder. In the oft-forgotten Tokyo Drift, Han Lu is T-boned by a random Mercedes during a chaotic street race. It was a sudden, unlucky end for a beloved character. But Fast and Furious 6 decided that accidents are too boring for this family. The post-credits scene reveals that Deckard Shaw was behind the wheel, striking Han intentionally to send a message. While this twist cleverly tied the spin-off into the main saga, it makes the original scene baffling in hindsight. We now have to believe that Shaw was lurking in downtown Tokyo, miraculously timing a high-speed collision down to the millisecond amidst a drifting race. That's not just precision driving, that's clairvoyance.
Dominic Toretto. You don't know me. You're about to.
Number 9. Michael Myers' Family Ties, Halloween 2.
That girl, that Strode girl, that's Michael Myers' sister.
The original Halloween is a masterpiece specifically because Michael Myers is the Shape, a motiveless void of evil killing at random. The terror comes from the fact that it could happen to anyone on any suburban street. Halloween 2, however, turned the slasher genre into a soap opera by revealing that Laurie is Michael's sister.
She was born 2 years before he was committed. 2 years after, his parents died and she was adopted by the Strodes. They requested that the records be sealed in order to protect the family.
While this became a famous trope, it destroys the logic of the first film. If Michael's only goal was to kill his sibling, then he is truly the world's most inefficient assassin. Why spend the whole first movie mucking around Haddonfield? The twist retroactively turns a terrifying random killing spree into a botched family reunion. John Carpenter himself later admitted that it was stupid, having written it when he was drunk and suffering from writer's block.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
Number 8. McGonagall's Time Travel, Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Go with Professor McGonagall, please.
Potterheads are obsessive about the lore, so this careless error in the Fantastic Beasts sequel really stung. The Crimes of Grindelwald features a young Minerva McGonagall teaching at Hogwarts in the 1920s. And while the original movies never explicitly state her age, we can safely assume that she was around Maggie Smith's real age, so mid to late 60s.
When I call your name, you will come forth. I shall place the sorting hat on your head, and you will be sorted into your houses.
And if we assume that McGonagall ages at a natural rate, like most witches and wizards, then the timeline literally does not add up. Unless she owns a powerful time turner we do not know about, McGonagall is teaching transfiguration classes before she was supposedly born. It's a sloppy inclusion of a legacy character that breaks the lore just for the sake of a cameo.
Professor McGonagall, Lestrange has done it again! Lestrange! Stop running! Lestrange! Disobedient children! They need to come back! Stop! Shame on the House of Slytherin! 100 points! 200!
Number 7. Jack Sparrow's Compass, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Jack Sparrow.
Dear Dom.
I always knew the wind was going to blow you back to me one day.
Continuity gets tricky when you're 5 movies deep, we won't deny that, but this is just lazy. In Dead Man's Chest, the sea goddess Tia Dalma reminds Jack Sparrow that he bartered his magical compass from her. This detail added a layer of mystical intrigue to their shared past, a specific deal with a deity.
The compass you barter from me, it cannot lead you to this?
Maybe.
But Dead Men Tell No Tales completely ignores this established history. The much maligned movie features a flashback in which a young Jack receives the compass from a dying captain during a battle. So, did he barter with a goddess, or did he inherit it from a mentor? The writers seemingly forgot their own mythology, turning a unique magical artifact into a generic passing the torch plot device. So if they don't care, neither should we.
Pirate's life.
Number 6. Diana Walking Away. Wonder Woman 1984.
Help me find the others like you.
Perhaps they don't want to be found.
They will. And they'll fight. We have to stand together.
When Wonder Woman was introduced in Batman vs. Superman, she was defined by her weariness. She famously tells Bruce Wayne that she walked away from mankind 100 years ago, implying that she went into hiding after the horrors of World War I. It's this very isolation that was central to her character arc in the modern day.
100 years ago, I walked away from mankind. From a century of horrors. Man made a world where standing together is impossible.
But then came Wonder Woman 1984, which shows Diana doing the exact opposite. She is actively stopping mall robbers, saving children, and fighting villains in broad daylight throughout the 80s. If walking away from mankind means continuing to be a superhero but just not tweeting about it, then sure. But narratively, seeing her save the world in 1984 makes her dramatic speech to Batman a complete and total lie.
Oh my gosh.
Hold tight.
Number 5. Leia Remembering Her Mother. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Do you remember your mother? Your real mother?
Just a little bit.
This is the inconsistency that launched 1,000 fan theories. In Return of the Jedi, Luke asks Leia if she remembers her real mother. Leia gives a specific and touching answer, referencing her physical beauty and sadness. The dialogue creates a picture of a child who had at least a few years with her mom, not to mention clear memories of her.
She was very beautiful, kind, but sad. Why are you asking me this?
But Revenge of the Sith completely retcons this by having Padme die right after the twins are born. Unless Leia has super advanced Force memory capabilities as an infant, her recollection in the original trilogy is literally impossible. It turns a poignant character moment into a glaring continuity error that fans have been trying to justify for years. Try as they might, there is still no satisfying answer.
There's good in him. I know there's still.
Number 4. Mystique and Xavier are besties. X-Men First Class.
You're not scared of me? I always believed I couldn't be the only one in the world. The only person who was different.
The timeline of the X-Men franchise is a complete mess, with First Class intended as a reboot before being retconned into a prequel. It does a fantastic job establishing that Charles Xavier and Mystique grew up together and had a very close bond, essentially being brother-sister. It gave their ideological split an undeniably tragic weight.
I'm sorry, this is my sister, Raven.
Hi, Amy. And what are you studying? Waitressing.
The problem is, this history makes the original X-Men film make zero sense. In that movie, Xavier treats Mystique like a total stranger or a distant political threat. He shows absolutely no emotional connection to her, and she tries to poison him without a hint of hesitation. Watching the original film with the prequels in mind, Xavier looks like a cold-hearted jerk who forgot his own sister exists, and Mystique a straight-up psychopath.
But I've had Mystique here keep you company. She takes so many shapes.
Number 3. James Bond's Past. Skyfall.
By the cut of your suit, you went to Oxford or wherever. Naturally think human beings dress like that. But you wear it with such disdain. My guess is you didn't come from money, and your school friends never let you forget it.
The problem with making the James Bond franchise one continuous story is that you have to keep all his outlandish shenanigans in order. The Craig reboots lasted all of 2 movies before everything fell apart. In Casino Royale, Vesper tries reading Bond and deduces that he didn't come from money and resents playing the part of a high society man. No, Bond never explicitly says she was right, but his reaction pretty much confirms it.
How was your lamb?
Skewered. On sympathizers.
Fast forward to Skyfall, where we see Bond's titular childhood home, which is a gigantic manor house with its own gamekeeper. Owning a giant castle is the very definition of old money. The only explanation here is that Vesper was wrong, but we're not supposed to get that impression in Casino Royale. Retcon City over here.
Em,
This is Kincaid, gamekeeper here since I was a boy.
Number 2, The Magic Egg, Alien 3.
How many? Don't know. 3, maybe 4. Hey.
How do you start a gritty sequel when the previous movie had a triumphant happy ending? You immediately and violently kill off 2 of the movie's most beloved characters. And you cheat. Alien 3 begins with an egg hatching on the Sulaco while the survivors sleep. But it had absolutely no way of getting there. In the climax of Aliens, the Queen physically tore off her egg sac to chase Ripley. She then clung to the outside of the dropship, fought Ripley, and was blown out of the airlock. At no point did she have an egg, nor the time to plant one. The existence of this egg defies the logic of Aliens and creates a plot hole so massive you could drive an APC through it.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Immortals are aliens? Highlander 2, The Quickening.
From the dawn of time we came, moving silently down through the centuries.
Taking the top spot on our list is the granddaddy of all franchise-killing retcons. The original Highlander is a cult classic about mysterious warriors fighting through the ages, rooted in history, magic, and ambiguity. Then Highlander 2 arrived and offered an explanation that absolutely nobody wanted. Turns out the Immortals are not magical humans, they're aliens from the planet Zeist.
I see a man with a great destiny before him.
Who is he? Show him to us.
Let him show himself.
This sci-fi twist contradicts literally everything in the first film. The rules of the prize, their aging process, and the mystical nature of the quickening. It was so universally hated that Highlander 3 explicitly ignored it, and the later Renegade version of Highlander 2 removed all references to Zeist. When a sequel breaks the plot so hard that it later has to retcon its own retcon, you know it's the absolute worst.
How do we start?
Not we, you.
Can you forgive these plot holes, or are they inexcusable? Let us know in the comments below.